Hold on.
Oh, am I doing an interview?
Sure, yeah. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh.
oh gosh.
Hi.
So what's happening here?
So we're here at Montshire Unleashed, which is a fun adult evening here at the Montshire Museum of Science, where adults get to take center stage and experience all the amazing science exhibits here on the floor. You know, a lot of people sometimes say, hey, the Montshire is just for kids, but the reality is when you come to the Montshire and you see a kid playing with an exhibit, you want to let the kid have that experience, but you really want to do it too. So what we do is about 6 times a year have an awesome experience for adults where we've got beer and wine, and we've got some really great vendors with food, and people can just come, relax, chill out, hang out, play with science, and have an amazing time.
We saw a bunch of ants, and we saw snakes and some of their skeletons, and we saw bees, we saw lots of bees.
What's been the most fun thing you played with so far? The ants are quite good. Have you found the queen?
I haven't found the queen yet, but I'm fascinated by their strength. If leafcutter ants were human beings, it would be the equivalent of carrying a car on your back for about 12 hours.
Yeah, someone saw the queen. I don't know if it happened tonight, but earlier today, someone saw the queen.
I saw this queen, but I didn't see the ant queen.
So we're here in the Bubbles of Science of Soap exhibition. So when was the last time that you made bubbles?
When I was real young.
Like how young?
Probably 4.
4. What made you all come to the Montshire tonight?
Well, it's winter, and we needed to go somewhere cool.
I used to come here as a kid, so it's interesting to come back as an adult.
What's different about it as an adult?
I don't know. I remember more things. The bear's still there, though, and that was scary as a kid. You know what I mean? Like, because you kind of thought it might be real.
How many times did you come here as a kid?
Too many to count.
You used to come as a kid?
Yes, I did.
That's great. I love hearing that people came here as a kid and then they come back.
And we saw how frogs see. We all took a picture together. If like we were all together and a frog saw us, what we would look like.
So what are you doing right now with this stuff?
I was trying to make a bubble castle. It didn't work out too well.
This guy looks so intense. I love it.
I'm working at the hospital. I'm doing biomedical imaging.
All right, so you don't build skyscrapers every day.
Not normally.
Now this is a rare sight right here. So, you know, Andy's place is generally for children 5 and younger, but we have some adults really trying to figure out, it's not that, oh, are we going in here? As our friend said, she used to come and see the bear and she would get really nervous about it. So he's pretty big if you're a little kid, but if you're an adult, you're like, oh, it's just a bear. All right, I can't get out this way.
Hey Chico, can you hear me from the sucking tube?
I can.
So what I'm trying to do is basically just balance these pieces of felt with the air. Yeah, no, it's like part of my job.
Well, tell me more about that. How is it part of your job?
I mean, I do science.
What does that mean? You do science? It's awesome. Like, you can be more specific.
I manage a neuroscience lab at the college.
I work at Dartmouth Hitchcock in the lab.
I'm a geologist and I study rivers.
Do you play with atmosphere on a daily basis?
I try to.
Oh, what do you do?
I shovel it.
So do you work with airflow and hover in your daily life?
I could move into it, I think.
When I was here this summer, we didn't have a music exhibit, so I really was into the puzzles. I learned how to solve a Rubik's Cube when I worked here this summer. It took me a month. I learned a new step every week. There we go.
Oh, there it is.
You're just taking video? You need to get on the keys, man. Take a look at what our friend from France has been making.
And we played in the play structure because
Head on the trajectory machine.
come on.
Here we go.
So everybody's filming and nobody's assisting. Turn that son of a disc. Push the button for launch. Fire!
Too hard. That was
and
too much.
too hard again. But so is life, folks. And thank you so much for joining us at the Montshire this evening.